Hi guys, welcome back to my small engine repair channel. Today I've got a snowblower behind me where the belt cover has melted. And what I want to do today in this video is to show you why this happened and how you can prevent that. And here's the belt cover. You can see a hole melted right in the front. That's what I was pointing at in the thumbnail pic. So to get straight to the point, you're probably wondering what caused this. Well, the answer to that is we've had a lot of slush here in Ontario lately this winter, so the weather has been up and down. It might be slushy one day and the next day it's frozen. What's happened is the customer used his snowblower, and then when he put it away, there was slush left in the impeller. Then when he went to use it again, that slush was frozen. And because of that, the impeller and the augers could not turn when he went to use it because it was frozen right down at the bottom there. So for those of you that aren't familiar with snowblowers, that's the impeller at the back. These here at the front are the augers. So when the customer went to use the augers by pushing down the lever here, nothing would turn because the impeller was frozen in ice. The impeller has to turn first before the augers can turn. That's why if that part's frozen, the front augers do not turn. And if the augers are turning, what's happening is the belt's not moving, the engine pulley is turning, and it's making the belts extremely hot to the point that the pulley heats up and melts your belt cover. So usually you'll end up with a belt that is more narrow in one spot because that's the spot that the pulley was turning while the belt was not turning with the augers. So you can see here the belt is nice and wide all over except for this one spot. And this machine here has the same issue. There are narrow spots on the belt, and that's why the pulleys got so hot and melted the belt cover. And again, that's because the impeller inside here was frozen with ice. So the absolute best way to prevent this, guys, is when you're done using your blower, make sure it's off. You want to clean inside where the impeller is, right down in there. What you want to make sure is that there is no snow or slush left in there when you put your machine away. Now, if you do have a heated garage and you store your blower, there's no issues because the ice or slush that's left in there will melt away. And when you go to use it, there's no obstruction. The impeller will not be frozen. But most people don't have that luxury. So when they go to use their machine, if there was slush or melted snow, it's turned into ice. If that's the case for you, you can use a hair dryer or a heat gun and melt that ice which is stuck in the impeller. Make sure you can turn the impeller before you start your machine and turn on the augers. That's the best way to make sure you are not causing issues or burning out your belts. If you do smell smoke, immediately release the auger lever. And that way you will not be causing problems or making the pulleys overheat because the belt is stuck in one position. And here's another machine here that came in with the exact same problem, except on this machine, the belt cover's not melted. The impeller was frozen, and when the guy went to use it, the augers wouldn't turn, so the belt again got chewed by the pulley. As you can see here, the belt is narrow in one spot, and it does stink. It smells like burnt rubber. It's a really bad smell. I can smell it from here while I'm filming this. And again, this can be prevented if you keep the augers and the impeller clear of ice or slush when you put it away. So if you run into this issue, guys, it's not a big deal. Just remember, there's not that much that can be broken except the belts being worn out like this and maybe your covers melted a bit. So if you have an honest small engine mechanic, he will tell you that it's probably just the belts. So I'm just going to reiterate some points here. If you go to use your snowblower and you push down the auger lever and the augers don't turn, more than likely your impeller is frozen in ice. If that's the case, you can use a hair dryer, boiling water, a heat gun, get rid of that ice, make sure you can turn the impeller, and then it's safe to put down the impeller or the auger lever to blow the snow. Always make sure that when you push down that lever that the augers and the impeller are turning. If they're not turning when the lever is down, you're actually burning out the belt. So it can be really easy to avoid and to fix if you know what to look for. So if you've watched this video, you'll know what to do if you run across this issue next time. Thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure to check out my channel. It's full of snowblower repair videos. Also, make sure to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All the links are below the video, and have a great day.